Well, I really don't feel like it. I guess I'll do it later. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You. Message number 137. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher, and this call goes out to Bonnie Weiss, from whom I learned so much IFS. They say that habitual procrastinators make up about 20% of the population. You can read Psychology Today. It has all sorts of thoughts on what causes procrastination, but I'm going to talk about it from an IFS perspective. While many people consider procrastination a character flaw and a defect, if you look at it from an IFS perspective, you'll see how much more of a protective mechanism it is than laziness. Parts that procrastinate are often trying to avoid potential failure or criticism, prevent feelings of overwhelm or inadequacy, distract you from painful memories or fears. For example, a perfectionist part might say, if we can't do this perfectly, let's not do it at all, while an avoidant part might push you towards binge-watching Netflix to avoid discomfort. Feeling stuck or demotivated often comes from parts that believe action will lead to emotional pain. For example, fearful parts may hold you back to avoid the sting of rejection. Shamed parts may tell you that your efforts aren't good enough, making starting feeling impossible. The first step is recognizing the parts that are driving your procrastination. Ask yourself, what's happening inside of me when I avoid the task? Are there specific fears or emotions attached to this behavior? You might discover that critical part saying, you'll mess this up. These parts mean well, they're trying to protect you, but their methods can leave you feeling trapped. Remember though, the parts don't grow as you do. They are still operating as if you're a child. Then you have to build a relationship with your parts. Once you've identified your parts, IFS helps you to approach them with curiosity and compassion. Ask them, what are you afraid will happen if I move forward? What do you need from me to feel safe? For example, a procrastination part might reveal it's afraid of failure because it remembers a time when you were criticized for making a mistake. Personally, I'm a big procrastinator because nothing I ever did when I was young was good enough. I also interpreted the anger my father was expressing at my brother as me not being good enough. I think most of you know that all kids think they're responsible for all the bad things that happen. My brother was 4.5 years older than I was. I wasn't able to discern that it wasn't me that my father was angry at, but my brother. So I never wanted to venture out and do anything new or different. Even doing the normal things filled me with trepidation. So you can break down these tasks into smaller parts, haha, no pun intended, and ask your parts, what's one small step we can take right now? Starting small can reduce overwhelm and build momentum. Create a dialogue. Have a mental or written conversation with your procrastination parts. Let them express their fears and reassure them that you're in charge. Use the 15-minute rule. I start with 5 minutes and then it just goes on and on and on. And then celebrate small wins.